Hello, this is Team 12. This is our Northwind Traders analysis. We have Violet, Max, Colton, Yasmin, and myself, Min Young. Northwind is at an inflection point. The business continues to grow across regions, but leadership is increasingly focused on whether that growth is profitable, scalable, and resilient. Our objective today is to lead with conclusions, surface the risks that matter most, and frame where leadership decisions will have the greatest impact. Here we have our bottom line up front. Northwind delivered revenue growth over the most recent 12 months, but that growth is highly concentrated. A small number of product categories, customers, and countries account for the majority of results. While momentum remains positive, this concentration introduces material risk if any core driver weakens. Sustaining growth will require diversification and targeted account development, not continued reliance on today's top contributors. With that context, I'll hand it over to Colton, who will walk through the high-level overview of where this concentration shows up in the data.
Awesome. Thank you, Min Young. I'm going to start with our high-level overview of what's driving Northwind's performance across all regions and categories. The big takeaway here is that growth is happening, but it isn't happening evenly. As we can see with the data, Americas show extremely high revenue growth, over 500%, which signals strong upside, but also potential volatility. Europe's growth is steadier and more moderate. Average order price is increasing across regions, which helps expand revenue without increasing unit volume. Regionally, Europe still holds the majority of total sales share, even though Americas are growing faster. Product mix is heavily skewed toward beverages and dairy, which supports revenue consistency, but also creates concentration risk. Top customers and top products make up a meaningful share of sales, so strengthening those relationships and improving inventory planning is essential. I'm also going to start with our first subset to dive further into the data. When we break this down by region, specifically Europe continues to lead in overall revenue, but Americas shows stronger and more volatile growth patterns. You can see in 2021, Europe spikes dramatically, suggesting a combination of strong category performance and market conditions that year. With that, I'm going to hand it off to Max for subset 2.
Moving to subset 2, which looks at performance by country, it can be seen that in the chart, revenue is highly concentrated in a handful of top performing